Oh, fuck this. Hello, everybody. Zonic here, and yeah, I'm kind of back. It's just, I don't want to bloat the start with anything. I just want to get this out of the way. I'm not going to be very active as much as I used to be, and I am going to be sticking around though. It's just my life is extremely busy, and blah blah blah. No one fucking cares. Anyways, let's get to it. All right, so first off, what you're going to want to do is you're going to get your emulator of choice. In this case, I will be using an emulator that will not be named. Once you have your emulator of choice, what you're going to want to do is open it up and extract it through here. And I'd recommend throwing it in its own folder. Throw that in here. You can delete this now. So depending on which emulator you're using, I'm assuming most these days are built off of the old predecessor. So what you're going to want to do is make a new folder called user. This will put all of the files like your SD card, your file tree, everything like that, all in this nice easy access folder so it can be portable. Once you're done with that, open up the software. It's going to be asking for keys. I've already dumped my keys beforehand. Once you have your keys installed, you're going to go ahead and click OK. And you see this directory folder. I'm going to double click this and open the directory to my game dump. What we're going to want to do first is we're going to want to go to emulation, then configure, and then you're going to be wanting to go to the add directory scanned of DLC updates without installing Danan. You're going to click on add directory. If you're having difficulty choosing your version on the game itself, you need to be choosing 13.0.4, which is the latest version of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. If Ultimate ever gets updates in the future and it ever becomes 13.0.5, 0.6, 0.7, or even 1.0, which virtually seems impossible these days, just use the latest version. I'm sure Huge Raw Remix will be updated by then to support the latest version. But as of making this video of February 16th, 2026, it is 13.0.4. So use this specific version. Thank you. Once you have your directory selected, you're going to be clicking OK. And it should update here without installing files and Danan. It's very easy, very simple, very quick. So now, the performance of the emulator. What we're going to be doing next is we're going to be going to emulation, configure. We're going to be going to system. We're going to click on RNG seed. We're going to push 0. And we're going to change our device name to whatever you want. This is just the way, like the Switch name, basically. So I'll just name myself this. We're going to go to profiles. This is your profile. We're going to click on edit. I'm going to change this to this. This is what is going to be showing up online on your username on the bottom left corner. So I'd recommend making it your tag or whatever you use in game. So if it's like whatever you use, I would make it that. Setting an image doesn't really matter, but it would be more personalized if you do. So I'm going to be changing that. Alrighty, that feels more comfortable. Alrighty, we're going to click on OK. You should be able to have that. We're going to go to network. If it says main Ethernet, then that's fine. But if you are having it on none like me, you're going to want to click on main Ethernet to change it. If you're on Wi-Fi, you'd pick Wi-Fi. Yada, yada, yada. You get it. We're going to be going to graphics. We are going to be changing our VSync mode to VSync off. We are going to be going towards borderless window. We're going to exclusive full screen. Then we're going to be going to advanced, and we're going to be clicking on force maximum clocks for Vulkan only. Alrighty, now that we have the emulator set up, we can move on to the mods for the game. We're going to be going inside the root folder of the emulator. We're going to be going inside user, SDMC, and then inside here you'll see like Atmosphere and Nintendo. You could just delete those for now. And once you do that, we're going to be dragging over, the HDR update. If you don't have it, then you can just download it from here and download switchpackage.zip. Once you have the switchpackage.zip open, you go ahead and drag Atmosphere and Ultimate into this SDMC folder. And while this is extracting, we're going to the local latency slider GitHub page. I'll be linking the GitHub pages in the link in the description. We're going to be going to releases. And you're going to download lib local latency slider.nro, whatever is the most up-to-date as of the video being published. Once the files are pasted, we're going to be going into Atmosphere, Contents, Smash Brothers, ROMFS, Skyline, Plugins. We're going to be pasting the local latency slider to NRO. This is up to you, but I'd recommend removing hdr.launcher.nro. Once that's all done, we're go ahead and good to boot the game. If you get this on your Windows screen, go ahead and click Allow Access. This will allow you to connect to online networks such as the NetPlay rooms. If you click on this little monitor down here, you can go ahead and see all the rooms available. Go ahead and click Games I Own, Hide Full Rooms, and just add your own username. So HDR's Discord servers have our own NetPlay lobbies. So if you wanted to join our lobbies, it would be HDR in the filters, and you can see every single one that we own. We have a certain keyword that we use in order for us to connect to the servers, so it could stay available to us. If you are a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate player, please, I recommend do not use these servers. You guys have more than enough servers to actually use on your own, such as these down here. So, thank you very much. If you want to get access to the keyword, it would be in the nicknames area. I'm sure people that play both games know what it is, but I would just personally recommend not to share it. Please and thank you. You will be given the keyword just by word of mouth. Alrighty, it seems that we're done with the tutorial. In terms of the bare essentials, you have the mod, you have the game installed, you are fully able to play on your own. If you want, you set yourself up for offline play and online play, I would recommend continue watching. So first off, what you're going to want to do is click on Emulation, Stop, and click Yes. Now we're going to be right-clicking our game. We're going to be going to Open Save Data Location. Click on that. You see that we already have a Save Data folder. We'll go ahead and delete that. And so now we are going to go ahead and go into the HDR Wiki. We're going to go into Post Installation Recommendations. I will link this in the description. We're going to be clicking on the Save Data for the emulator import. Once you have the save data downloaded, we're going to go ahead and open it up and make sure it's all set and correctly. Grab the save_data folder, drop it in here, and now we're done with that. Next up on our quality of life additions, we're going to be going towards the HDR launcher, and what we're going to be clicking on is HDR launcher setup 7.5.exe. Once it's downloaded, we're going to go ahead and open up the launcher. We're going to click on More Info and then Run Anyway. What this software does is it allows you to boot into any emulator of your choice. So like how it says, select your emulator executable. Click OK. We're going to be going to find the emulator of choice. So I'll leave that shortly. Go ahead and open the emulator. There we go. Now it's going to ask for the SD card directory. We're going to click on User. And we're going to click on SDMC. Boom, there we go. We have the beta installed. So if there's a new update in the beta in the future, you can go ahead and click on the update button. But if it's not, you can just see that it says it's up to date. You can also check out the tools. You can check out the stage config, all the nice settings. This is new. Anyways, you can go ahead and enable dev tools from here. It's such a good launcher. It's good. It's just good. So even though that you can have the launcher closed for the actual instance itself, you can click on play. It'll open up the emulator and you just boot play. And yeah, you're pretty much done with the tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.